Hi guys, it's Julie. Welcome back to my wonderful BC life. I'm back today from rainy Nanaimo with a Dollarama haul for you. Just in case anybody wants a little bit of trivia, November is the rainiest month traditionally in Nanaimo. So we do get rain a fair amount. I mean, it's not constant or anything, but it does sort of off and on rain quite a bit. So anyway, it is what it is. You get out when it stops, and I've got my exercise bike and I use that too. So one way or the other, I get my exercise in. It's not a problem. So anyway, we'll get on to the haul. I'm going to start off with the first item is a repurchase. It's the Fruitropic whole mandarin orange segments in light syrup. 284 milliliter or 10 fluid ounce, and that was $1. One of the few things that's still $1, it seems. Seems like a lot of times nowadays everything's over that, but you can still get that for $1. And the next item may or may not still be available. I saw a lot of them there at one point last week, which is when I bought this, and I think I bought about 4 of them. And it was such a good price. And last time I looked, I did not see them. Of course, that was just at the one store. Maybe another store had some. I wasn't really looking because I already knew I had a bunch. But it's the Jordan's Morning Crisp Wild About Berries Granola Cluster Cereal. Now this was $2.50, which was a fantastic price because it's a good quality cereal. And I had just purchased some before I found this at Dollarama. I forget which store, whether it was Walmart, might have been. I had just purchased the exact same brand in a smaller box because this is a 500 gram size box. I had purchased some at, like I say, I think it was Walmart, and it was only a 400 gram box, and I paid over twice what I paid for this. So $2.50, and it also came in not just the Wild About Berries, but there was a chocolate flavor as well, and that for $2.50 was a fantastic deal. So if you can find it in your stores, be sure to pick it up because it probably won't be there long, I don't think. So the next items are, and I'm going to laugh about this one because I was watching one of Missy's most recent videos and she bought the exact same thing. And that's the gingerbread socks. As soon as I saw them, I thought, oh, those are so cute. I'll have to buy those for myself. And they were $1.75. So anyway, like I say, those were a cute sock and they look like they'll fit my big feet. I have really big feet, people. I can't help it. They just are. The next item is not for me, but I saw it and I thought it was kind of cute. And it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle socks. I thought that was kind of cute. Now, I forget, it doesn't have the price on this one. I'm trying to think what it said on my receipt. It might have been around $4 or something like that because it's 2 pairs, I think. Yes, it's 2 pairs. I think it was somewhere around $4.25, something like that. I did look yesterday and I filmed this yesterday, and then I realized that some of the things that I meant to show I forgot, one of which was this, and because I did it yesterday, I don't remember the price now, but I'm pretty sure it was something like $4.25, something like that. And I also decided to pick this up. I had seen it before and I had walked on by, and then I kept thinking about it, and when I saw it this time I thought I'm going to get it. And it's the gingerbread napkins, package of 20, and this was $2 for that. Decided to get those for Christmas, even though it may end up being just me and Dave again. I don't know. Last year we didn't see Richard and Emily until the spring because it's the busy time of the year. He works in Whistler, and that's the busiest time of the year is Christmas and over the holidays. So anyway, between, he does snow grooming and stuff. So it took until the springtime when the snow grooming was all done before we finally celebrated Christmas. So hopefully this year we'll somehow find a way to see them a little sooner than that. But last year it was pretty bad, but I'll be prepared whenever they get here. And this item, I'm not sure where it's going yet. I have a feeling I'm going to find a spot for it somewhere. I saw it and I thought it was cute. And it's a little gingerbread, and it's a wine bottle cover. It's got a little thing there blocking his face. And I thought that was so cute. It was $4. And like I say, I'm not quite sure where I'm putting it yet, but I know I will find a place. I'm thinking by the drink station, and I might have to put something like a bottle inside of it just so it will stand up, just as a decoration, you know, not to put an actual wine bottle in it. But anyway, I thought that was cute. And then well, I'll go with this first. As if you've been following my videos, you know that I've been working on filling my little, I say it's a kitty basket, but some people are saying it's a bunny. I don't know. But anyways, they're those cute baskets they have at Dollarama. And I've been filling it with items in case Richard and Emily or anyone else came to visit. And if they forgot their deodorant or they forgot their toothpaste, you know, all those things are down there. Shampoo, conditioner, you name it, it's all there. So the one thing I hadn't gotten yet was a deodorant or antiperspirant, as the case may be, for a female, something that's more of a female scent. So I saw this, and it was the 24-hour Lady Speed Stick Invisible, and it's the Powder Fresh scent. And I thought that's nice. I like when my deodorant smells like baby powder, and that's what this smells like. I already made sure before I bought it, and that was $3.25 for that. So now I think my little basket is completely filled now with everything that it needs. And the next item, I had a grapevine wreath on my front door, and I decided that I was getting tired of it. It was one I had purchased years ago, and I was getting tired of the way it looked. So I thought, well, I will, you know, dissect it, take off the things that are on it now, and I will recreate it. And what I decided to do was make it into a winter wreath, because I've got like tons of Christmas wreaths that I've made myself. And when Christmas is done, you take the Christmas ones down, and you've got this, you know, like dead area where you don't really know what to put on your door until spring comes. And then you start with the Easter and the spring and that sort of thing. And I have wreaths for that I've made. Well, anyway, I decided to make a winter wreath, and I haven't totally figured out what's going on it yet. But I decided that I would pick up some ribbon right now so I can make a bow. I don't know how well it shows up, but they're sparkly. Yeah, it looks like it's showing up all right. This one is just white with the sort of a whitish or silverish with the sparkling trees on it. And I thought that would be a good thing because it's not Christmas per se. It's more of a winter thing. And that was $2.50 for that. And then I'm going to well, no, I'm not going. That's the problem. My niece is expecting a baby in December, and she's back in Ontario where everybody else is except for Richard and Emily. And she is, like I say, expecting a baby. And I was invited to the baby shower, but, you know, from a financial standpoint, I just can't fly out to Ontario as much as I would love to. I just can't fly out to Ontario to attend a baby shower. So I thought, well, I'm going to send some gifts anyway. At least I can do that at the very least. So I picked up some items for the baby shower. And this one is, I don't know if it's pronounced Chiquito or Chiquito, I don't know. Anyway, it's a little toy, a little plush toy for $4. And I can just see a baby playing with this. They can grab onto, it's like a little blanket on the little dog. They can grab onto all of that. So I think the baby would like that. So I got him that. We know it's a boy. I know that much. And then I saw these socks for $3.50. And you've got 3 pairs of socks. Whoops, got a little too close there. Like I say, they look like cute little socks. And I got size 12 to 18 months. So these should, you know, they won't fit him right away. But down the road, he will have some socks. And these have the little grippers on the bottoms of them. So that should help him, because around that time, when he's wearing a 12 to 18 months, he might just be starting to walk. They grow so fast. It's just amazing how the changes in that first year are just unbelievable. You know, to be honest, I kind of miss that, you know, seeing them doing their first steps and stuff. And Richard was unbelievable. He started walking, and I'm not lying. I'm not exaggerating either. He started walking across the room at 8.5 months. He, for a very short period of time, crawled. And for a very short period of time, he would walk along the furniture, but holding on to it. And then all of a sudden, one day, he just let go, and he was just going across. And we're like, oh my God, how is he doing that? He's not supposed to be doing that yet. And there was no stopping him after that. He was just go, go, go. And been going ever since. So that's a good thing. Anyway, let's see what else have I got here. Now, I'm not sure whether the baby's coming before Christmas or after, but it doesn't really matter because they can use this probably for a little while anyway. And it's a baby's first Christmas stocking. And we got this little fella down here. And it says baby's first Christmas up here underneath, sort of underneath the label. But you can see that it says that. And that was $3, and I thought that was a cute little thing for him to put his, or for Mom and Dad, to, or Santa, for Santa to put his Christmas gifts in. Got to get that right now. And I got a cute little card for baby. And I know that Erica, that's the mom, the expectant mom, she said that she wanted people to, in lieu of a card, which I got her a card anyway, but in lieu of a card, she wanted books for the baby, and that you could sign who it was from inside the book. Well, like I say, I did get a card anyway, but I can sign inside my books. My mom, just a little bit of trivia here, my mom, who's no longer with us, she loved books. She would read books all the time. She would buy us books, which sometimes you didn't appreciate it when you were little. It's like, oh, my friends have all got Barbies and I got a book. But when you got older, you started to really appreciate that. And I still have my childhood books that my mom got me right here in this house. So I do actually really appreciate them now. But when you were little, you didn't always appreciate them. But I thought it would be nice to get some books. I know my mom would have done it. She definitely would have bought the baby some little books for mom to, you know, for a while. If the baby won't be reading them, the books themselves, mom will be reading the books to baby. And that's the way it was when Richard was little. I used to read to him all the time, right at bedtime. I'd get him into bed, get out a book, and I'd read to him. So anyway, here are the books that I found. This one is Christmas with Rudolph and Friends. It's shaped like a little barn. And you open it up, let's see here. And you can see that it has like little windows and stuff. As you go through the story, there are little windows on each page that lead to something else. So I got that one, and that one was $4. And this is in the same line. I guess there's 4 in this series, but I only got 2 of them. I think there was only 2 of them there when I looked. This one is A House for Snowman. And that looks like that. And this one was also $4. And it's the same thing where it's got the little windows inside as you go from one page to the other. Whoops, a little avalanche over here. So I got everything piled up. This one here, I just couldn't resist it. And it's Brian the Smelly Bear. I probably will actually read these before I give them away, just so I can see what they say. But Brian the Smelly Bear, written by Mark Chambers. As far as I know, this person is not related to us, because that's our last name. But just coincidentally, this is written by a Mark Chambers. And this was also $4, and I thought that looked like a cute book too. And then the last book that I got is one that I've seen a lot of people posting on the Facebook pages online. And the regular price is $24.99 Canadian, but it was only $4.50 at Dollarama. And I debated on whether to buy it because I thought, the story is about a little girl and I'm buying it for a little boy. And I thought, what difference does it make? I mean, what's the problem with reading a story about a girl? I mean, it's an adventure, whatever this little girl is going to go through in this story, regardless. If I was little, I would still read whether it was about a boy or a girl. I wouldn't care. So anyway, I bought it. And it's Mariah Carey, written by Mariah Carey, yes, the singer, and Michaela Angela Davis. Apparently she co-wrote it. And it's the Christmas Princess. And I thought that was a really cute book. I thought, you know, that's the type of thing that I can see, you know, keeping for years and years. You never know, somewhere down the road, Erica and Angus might end up having a little girl down the road too. So regardless, I think that's the type of book that you would keep around for a very long time. And I got it for the baby. And I also got, I was debating on whether to get this or not. I thought everybody's going to buy the baby a blanket. So should I get the baby a blanket? It's probably going to get like 20 of them. I don't know. But I thought, well, maybe I just kept sort of looking at the patterns and, you know, nothing was jumping out at me as being perfect until I saw this one. And this was $4.75. And as you can see, well, they're upside down right now, but it has whales on it. And knowing that I'm here in British Columbia, in Nanaimo, where we have whales going by quite often, I thought, what's better than a little blanket with whales on it? And these blankets from Dollarama are so nice and soft. I'm sure the baby will just love sleeping with that. And so anyway, I bought it anyway, even though I debated as to whether I was going to or not. And also in this haul, when Erica and Angus got married, we were already over here and I missed their wedding and I never did get them a gift, even though I said I was going to. So I thought, well, seeing as I'm sending a box of stuff anyway, I will get them a card. And I got them a gift card for HomeSense where they can go and pick out something nice for their home. I know they've been fixing their house up and making it their own. So I thought at HomeSense, you know, they can put that towards like a new bedspread or dishes or whatever it is that they think they need. So I got that for them. And the next items are something that a lot of people were showing on the Facebook pages. And I found that you had to go to 2 different stores if you wanted to get the 2 different kinds. It seemed like if you went to one store, they'd have the one kind, the other store would have the other kind. So I ended up going to 2 different stores and getting the 2 of them. And this one, I have it lit up. It's the Thomas Kincaid houses. As you can see, this one is lit up. And if you zoom in on this one, you can see that a little boy is running out to greet, I don't know if it's his father or his grandpa, I don't know. Mom is standing there and there's a snowman. And as you can see, when they're lit up, they look very nice. And so I'm going to put this, I'm pretty sure it's going in with my village that I always have every Christmas that Mom gave me. It sits on the fireplace, and I'm pretty sure that's going to go with that. Now this is the other house. Oh, and these are our $5, by the way. This is the other house, and I don't know why. I just realized when I went to do the video that for some reason this one's not working. And it's weird because the house I just showed that was lit up, it had batteries in it. When I opened it up, it had batteries in it. And yet this other one that for some reason doesn't seem to be working didn't have batteries in it. So I don't know whether I'm going to go back to one of course, I won't remember I won't know for sure which store has this one. I might have to go to more than one store. But I'm debating as to whether I will go back or whether I will go ahead with my other plan. Like my village, they have lights that go inside of them. So they're plug-in. I don't have to worry about batteries, whereas these are batteries. And do I just go and somehow figure out how to put lights in the bottom of this? I might end up doing that, but I could also go back and see if I can get another one that works. Just take some batteries with me in case it doesn't have any. But this is the other house, and if you look closely, you'll see that this one has a man, I believe it's a man, and a horse in the picture. And another child there. I think that one might be a girl, actually. Anyway, they're beautiful houses and will look very nice in my village. I know that. And some of them in the stores, some of them are not always though. Sometimes the store must be taking them off, but they sometimes will be sitting on top of these on the shelves. Originally, these were like a floral arrangement down in here for Teleflora. It says Teleflora on the bottom. And they would have a flower arrangement in the bottom of them. And you could still do that if you want. I've seen where some people have done that. They've made up an arrangement to go in the bottom of theirs and then had the house sitting up above it. So anyway, like I say, you may or may not, if you go looking for these, you may or may not see this part because I've noticed some stores seem to be taking it off of there. I think maybe it's easier. They don't have to worry about it falling off for one thing or tipping over. Or, you know, it takes up more height space in their shelving. But anyway, before I get to my last item, I'm going to cut away for just a moment and I am going to insert a picture in here. A lot of people have been showing the different Christmas items where there's been a screw up of some type, and I just happened to come across one of those and I did take a picture of that. So I'm going to insert that here before I get to my final item of the day. I'm back with my final item of this haul, and it is a beautiful doormat that they have. They have them in different styles, but I liked this one for my particular needs or wants. Home for the holidays, and it has what looks like a station wagon, I think, and it's got a cute little dog, sort of reminds me of my grandpuppy, and the Christmas tree on top. And I just thought that was beautiful for $5, and it's a very good quality. I will show you how thick that is. This is the type of mat that is best suited, I would think, for being an outdoor mat as opposed to being an indoor mat, which in my opinion, some of the Dollarama mats are more suited for indoor. But I just thought that was absolutely gorgeous for $5. And I actually picked up two, one for myself, and mine is already out on my doorstep. And I got another one for a Christmas gift. I'm not going to say who's getting it, although they'll probably figure it out. So that was my video for today. Hope everybody enjoyed it, saw some things that they liked. And if you do see things that you like, be sure to get to your stores quickly because especially at this time of the year when people are out shopping for Christmas and stuff. They will be looking for the deals just as we all are, and they will be flocking to their Dollaramas to get whatever deals they find out about, that they hear about through others. And there have been more and more good things coming along through the stores. I know I looked into the back room as I was walking by. The door to their storeroom was wide open at the time, and I glanced back there, and there were just skids, huge skids full of items. So who only knows what's coming? There's bound to be lots more good things coming yet. But anyway, it took me, the other day I was out to 6 different stores. We have 6 stores in Nanaimo, and I hit all of them. Anyway, I was trying to find that mat for one, and I think it was the 4th or 5th store when I finally found it. And I was trying to find some other things too, and I found most of what I was looking for. But sometimes the items take a little longer to get here, but they usually show up. If you keep on being persistent and going and looking again, they usually show up. But anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed the video today, and I hope everyone's having a fantastic day wherever you happen to be. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do, and hit the notification bell and set it to all so you don't miss any of my uploads. And don't forget to hit the like button, because that helps my channel to grow, and it's still doing a little slow burn, I call it. It's still growing, which is good. I'm very happy with that. So anyway, like I say, I hope everyone's doing well. And until next time, bye-bye.
Bonus here, H.R.